Всем доброго времени суток, с вами Рауко, и сегодня снова Funday.
You send out invites at 1:40? Is that when you do?
И да. В этот раз мы будем пытаться за 2 часа успеть добраться до королевы Азшары. И убить, собственно, Азшару.
Arthur, your tank, correct?
Huh?
Yeah, you're tanking with me.
It's not jab tank, what?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, we need to fucking summon then.
Okay, that's fine, honey. Get that banner, please. UPS the banner down.
We got people just hanging out up here on the stairs.
I'm doing a calendar invite real quick, so.
Anna.
What was that, Cooper?
I said I was doing a calendar invite just so not based on like signups or anything, but so people they can see what time and all that. Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
He just wants to AFK and trash and collect his DOEs.
Yeah, normal. You got me, dude.
As right cost.
Ну,
How much is that?
Oh,
How much?
давайте посмотрим, выпало ли что-нибудь нам сегодня с трэша.
Thank you for the reset.
Thank
I
you,
need
Mama.
line 2 will need a summon.
You got it.
That's a really creative name, bro.
Thank you.
I actually really like it. Not gonna lie.
Так, маленький наг
It's just consistent, like on my other
маленького
tunes
нага
of like 2 at the end.
привести в порядок.
Batu and shit.
Так.
Yeah.
Batu and
Интересно.
shit.
Well, I mean,
That's my fetish.
okay.
All right, so for first boss, so this is kind of how I run Sunday Funday. It is open to anyone in the guild who meets the item level requirement, which means we have a nice combination of mythic raiders, mythic raid leads, heroic raid leads, heroic raiders, normal raiders, and people who have never stepped foot into this raid. So everybody needs to be incredibly patient. Some people are learning the mechanics today for the first time, which is 100% okay, because that's what today is all about. Some people just want to kind of step their toe into the waters of raiding and see how they like it. There's nothing wrong with that. Before each boss, I'll kind of give a quick rundown of what you can expect, what to look out for. There's still going to be people who make mistakes, and that is all right. What I need from all of you is to be patient and to keep comms clear in a raid situation. I want to hear my tanks talking. I'd like to hear if my healers have anything important to say. And other than that, I need comms to be clear so that you guys can hear me when I'm calling out important things that you need to be looking out for. If you die, that's okay, but I don't need a story about how you died. I don't need you to be yelling at somebody who killed you, even if it's a legitimate, you know, frustrating thing. Let's wait until after the poll's over, and then we can talk about it. I do have pets to roll off after each boss that we kill. They are pets that have been generously donated by lots of different people in the guild. And those are for you guys, so it'll be, you know, highest roll wins kind of a thing. Thank you, Rauko. And if you get loot off of a boss that you don't necessarily want or need, you can always trade it to me, and I will roll it off to the group at the end of every boss. It'll be kind of a main spec over off spec situation. And if nobody needs it for main spec, then the default goes back to the person who traded it to me. They can decide whether or not they would like to keep it for transmog or scrap it, keep it for their off spec.
Да, вы только что видели, как я отдала 3 пэтов.
So for this boss, we are going
to...
She sends out 2 debuffs immediately. Either you're going to be Frost or Venom. If you are Venom, you are going to be on the left side of the room near the green marker. If you are Frost, you're going to be on the right side of the room near the blue marker. She does a mechanic called Overflow, which there's a big swirly that spawns under somebody's feet. That swirly needs to be soaked between 3 people. So go ahead and seek those people out and help them so that they do not die. And then it will spawn a puddle underneath your feet. So make sure that melee, you are taking those puddles, the overflow, out to range to soak out there. You don't want puddles underneath your feet, underneath the boss. She also does something called Overwhelming Barrage, where she'll spin around and shoot bolts of either Frost or Venom. You're going to want to dodge those. Anytime you take damage from the opposing color, it will spawn a raid-wide AoE. So let's limit that as much as possible. Let me give you... There we go. We are going to lust off the top, and I'm going to drop a cauldron here on the left near the Warlock Gate. Everybody grab 1 flask, just 1. We are full raid, only enough for everybody to grab 1 flask. And there's a feast on the right, so go ahead and eat up.
We're using a good cauldron.
Got our big boy pants on.
Everyone better get 100% parses.
Like, how many stacks do you end up getting when barrage?
It's like 8 or 9.
Like the full size is increased by how many stacks? Yeah.
The pool size is not increased like at all.
We can just hold
it's like then. A 1 foot increase at 8 or 9 stacks.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that.
All right, guys, take your flasks.
Where is it?
It's gone.
And Cooper, if you'd be so kind as to post a link to logs in general.
Yep.
Итак, незаруненный весь рейд.
And we're ready. So both tanks have assist on you.
Так.
Need attack power from the warrior.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, get to your sides according to what debuff you have. Lust, and thank you very much. Get ready to soak these overflows when they come out.
Ну, давай.
Overflow, help your friends, take them out of melee. Good, good.
Get like 11 stacks. Be fine, I guess.
It's fine.
Кстати, сегодня я чувствую себя получше, чем...
Dodge these, dodge the spikes, dodge, dodge, dodge.
Ух ты, я от всего увернулась.
Overflow, help your friends, don't let them die. Nightmares, make sure you're on the correct side of the room, please. Toxic by green marker. If you are inverted, go swap to the opposite side of the room.
Sorry, we did it the other way.
Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Overflow in 5. Get ready to soak these. Don't let your friends die. Overflows out. Look around. Find something to soak. Ready to dodge. Bolts are coming out.
Face her towards the wall, Batu.
I mean, either which way, man. What do you mean?
spin her around 180.
Что-то как-то долговастенько идет.
Trust.
Soak with your friends. Don't let them die, please.
Ай.
Ready to dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Так, отлично. Я сбросила стаки.
I'll explain it when the fight's over, about to.
Overflow. Don't let your friends die.
У нас один умер. И кажется, его убила я.
Beautiful. Alright, res is coming out. Anything you don't want or need that you got from the boss, besides bonus rolls, you can trade to Kaydeen. I'm going to put a blue marker on my head. So
нужно ли мне
easier to see,
что-нибудь?
and I'll
Мне
roll it
нужны, в
off to the
принципе,
group.
вот эти вот наручи и то для
About to, the
трансмога.
reason why we swap her around 180 is because every alternating barrage, she swaps the side. Like left side to begin with is Frost, right side is Venom. The next one will swap. So basically what goes on is... Yeah, it's the same order every time, so...
We just kind of don't even
you
bother.
do it that
We
way.
just dodge it.
If people don't dodge, it's just one more stack of their dot instead of doing raid-wide damage.
But the healers want to parse.
I think I'd say fuck it, honestly.
No.
I don't think so. I like when people do mechanics. Batu. But, you know.
Which reminds me, I'm actually curious on
Честно
how
говоря, мне нравится в
If
целом,
people
как сделан
don't
этот
need
инст.
certain gear, they'll trade it Kaydeen, and then she'll roll it off. So pay attention to raid chat when she's rolling stuff. So if you need it, she'll roll it out. We're not.
Oh my god.
We don't do master loot in the sense of like, one, we're not going to examine people's gear and make sure it's their, you know, properly statted stuff or whatever. If it's an upgrade for them, it's an upgrade. That's all we need. However, if it's a side grade, you really shouldn't be rolling on it.
Yep, so trade Kaydeen, anything you don't want or need, and I'm going to get started with roll-offs here in just a sec.
Bonus, what time is it?
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
Where are we going first, Kaydeen?
Leather Azurite helm, doesn't matter. Dealer's choice.
Good behemoth.
Я думаю, что на этой неделе уже
445.
Okay, yeah.
буду получать 445 азеритовый шмот.
3, 2, 1. Grats Longhorn.
We got 2 oracles. That
Separate
can be a
them.
problem.
Why the hell did we pull that? I need to take one of the oracles. Both on me.
Yeah, just separate them.
I need to take one.
Tom's on CD.
Can you aggro swap in this game? Like, I know you can in Final.
It's called
Like-
taunt.
Like Shirk. It's called Shirk in Final Fantasy. You basically dump all your
Spell
aggro.
blast,
So the oracles first.
Yeah, focus oracles are the healers.
Вот, честно, мне бы такой баф, как у Оракла.
Keep me up, please. I'm in a bubble. Rebirth.
I'm not near you.
Gratz Pero.
Who's that?
Ah, Kaydeen, I still have the 6 pets in the hunter there.
Okay.
I 100% misread the name of that pet.
So did I.
I'm sure you did.
I do that every week.
I don't read goodly as it is anyway, so.
Took me a sec to figure out what you were reading.
Okay, Dean.
Oh, sweet summer child.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Alright, so top 3 are gonna get this roll. I've got 3 of them. So it will be Giggle Shifts, Jinx, and Hot.
Everybody but me. Yeah.
Aww.
Feels bad. Are those just basic wands, Trixie, with an enchant of like, what is that enchant?
No, they're actual weapons that I find.
After we kill this trash, don't dip into the water yet.
Give me a second to link them.
You stay the fuck down there, see?
He was giggling a minute ago. Like, well, what's wrong? He's like, Yanti's pissed.
Alright, so if you guys can see this green marker I've put up, there is a little membrane there that you need to click. That will give you underwater breathing and increased movement speed underwater. Make sure you click that. And then if you notice, one of the tanks put a skull over the puffer fish. It will, as soon as it dies, create a green cloud that you need to swim through. That will make it so that we can heal you. Otherwise, we cannot heal you on this fight until you have that bioluminescence, is what it's called. So make sure you dip through that green cloud to get your debuff so that the healers can keep you topped off.
You play a hybrid class, you can just taunt the boss to get the debuff.
No.
Yes, yes, you can.
Just don't say that.
No, I'm saying don't do that.
Are you trying to wipe us, bro?
I know it's accurate, but please, like, I don't know.
He's trying to
there's people
look.
who
It's
will do
not
that.
something you want to do without communication to your tank. So in a raid group this size, random ass taunts on boss and not ideal.
Что-то мобью не
We're not
хочет
trying to
давать лут.
replicate Raid Finder.
Right.
I think.
How does this
Finder
fight
is
work
actually
on
about that.
Raid
Everyone dies repeatedly, and then you basically lose all humanity, and then you
stacks and
That's how.
So typical
Actually-
LFR, got it.
This boss
Actually.
isn't as bad as Radiance on. Oh,
I have no trouble with Radiance. I mean, it's
Oh.
Radiance is
basically like a
easiest
mixture of these. What's that fight? What's that fight in Antorus with the where the robots come out?
Oh my god, Mechatorp,
Fingers.
dude, that is so much fun on LFR.
Radiance is always ages for me on LF.
Because you can get in a bot and you can just run it into the raid group.
So just a sec here. Oh, yeah. The downside of having this bioluminescence debuff is that if you are out in the middle of open water, so there's nothing under your feet, no like ground or anything right below you, then you can get one shot after 5 seconds by a lurking creature of the deeps. So you either want to make sure that you can get across this gap within 5 seconds.
Is that an example?
Yeah, can we see what if you make 6 seconds? Like what
I
happens?
got you. Look at
I mean,
jumpers.
someone will.
All right,
You ready?
look
You ready?
in between the two platforms here.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna
okay.
stay there.
That's creepy. Is that one of the bosses later in the instance?
Oh,
That's what happens. So you're gonna want to make sure that you are not staying between two platforms for more than 5 seconds. You need to get where you need to go and
with the
stay
ceiling.
there so that you don't get eaten.
Don't become Shamu food.
So the bioluminescence is great to make sure that you can grab heals, but it also makes you very visible to the big creatures down below. Sneaky, go ahead and trade me. So as we start the fight, you can see one of the tanks marked the pufferfish with a skull. It will go down first. Everybody's going to go through that cloud and grab their bioluminescent buff so that the healers can heal you. It's going to last for 45 seconds. So when we have about 5 seconds left on that, we're going to move to the X pufferfish, which is on the other side of the platform, and get the debuff or the bioluminescence from that one. The other big things you need to look out for are the pushback. Make sure you swim against it because he's going to try and push us off of this platform so that those big creatures can eat us. So swim against it and make sure that you've got the ground underneath you. After 1 minute and 30 seconds, he will swim to another platform. So there will be something called slipstreams. If you look at blue marker, I'm kind of swimming around here. Target Kaydeen. There will be some slipstreams right here. And then on the other side of this rock over here, the slipstream in normal will remove the bioluminescent debuff, which is good when you are swimming out in open water because we're going to need to go through this maze of jellyfish. So make sure that you go through the slipstream to get rid of your bioluminescence, and then we're going to swim through this maze of jellyfish to get to the next platform. The jellyfish will give you bioluminescence, which is not something that you want in the middle of open water. So make sure you dodge all the jellyfish, get to the next platform, down the next pufferfish, get your bioluminescent debuff, and stand on the platform. And we'll go through 2 or 3 platforms before we kill him, and we will lust off the top.
Roku, do you need to click the membrane?
I missed it, but I already clicked.
Take a warlock gate. Oh,
There's one over here. Yep, grab the warlock gate. There's a little membrane over there. On Moon. Do you see it, Rauko?
I already clicked it.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Да, бывает. Но я выжила.
And we're ready. On tanks.
Скорее бы уже получить темные красные наручи.
It's actually 30 on 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody on pufferfish. You ready to grab your buff? Swim through that green cloud, please. And spread out. Shock pulse coming out soon, which is going to try and push you off the platform. Just make sure you swim against it.
Caps out at 50 mil.
Do what?
Start work on that other pufferfish, please.
Just taunt to keep the debuff up.
Get ready to grab your buff. Go through that cloud. Stay on the platform.
Rose Matter, you don't have the buff, so careful.
Swim against the shock pulse.
Так, сейчас он уже, по идее, должен будет убегать.
All right, get through the slipstream, get rid of your bioluminescence, and dodge jellyfish.
Do not interrupt.
Please let the tanks interrupt. Just start in on this next jellyfish. I mean, sorry, pufferfish.
Can I dot the boss now?
Yes. There's
Yes.
3 DPS on the boss.
Get your buff.
I'm going back. Yeah, thanks.
Cloud is up. Get your buff. Get your buff.
Ooh, there's more depth here.
Be res Ihealdrunk.
Super.
Ну, Бась.
You mean?
Shock pulse, swim against it. You need that other puffer fish down, please.
How about jelly?
Get ready to get your next buff.
Clap, clap, clap.
Green cloud coming up. Grab your buff.
Green
Swim
clap?
again.
Is that you just said?
The green cloud.
Oh.
Kaydeen can't talk today.
Don't make fun of Kaydeen.
No, I can relate. I do this. My team makes fun of me.
По идее, мы, наверное, может быть, даже его убьем на этой платформе.
Kill it! Kill it! Come in!
Yay, we killed the behemoth.
Achievement. Behemoth.
Alright, go ahead and trade Kaydeen. I've got a blue square in my head. Anything you don't want.
Whoa, the Titan Forge! Get the fuck out of here! Holy shit!
We got a Titan Forge.
Oh,
Whoa! Oh, grats, Giggle.
Grat.
Do you need?
Yeah, do you need?
Have you ever had a foot massage?
What's up?
At least that wasn't Orgazoa, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, damn, dude. Trying to go for a record here?
I was trying to hang out in ranged because I never get to on our polls, so I was trying to see how I could rotate cooldowns, but I positioned myself poorly.
Вот человеку больше ничего не надо.
And just go back and forth to get the buff and then back on buff. Just bad, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't, like, in our group, I mean, half the people I can't get heals on because they're in ranged, you know, and obviously I'm melee, so I was seeing if I could make it work in range, but...
So is Titan Forge maximum of plus 40 or plus 50?
It's 350, 455 is the max.
It depends on...
Isn't that like a 0.2% chance or something like that?
They say that it's pretty low, but I've been seeing a ton of Titan Forges this tier, so...
But I mean like a max Titan.
I saw such
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Titan
like,
Forge today in LFR.
Supposedly incredibly rare. I remember, well, this was back in Legion that someone asked it out. I'm sure they probably changed.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like in Legion, yeah, it was like super low. It was saying like, oh, getting a max Titan Forge was like winning the lottery.
Yeah, it wasn't even like 2% or 1%, which is like, you know, mount drops from old raids. It's like 0.2% back then.
Yeah, so it's higher than that now because I've seen so many people in our raid group included get 455s and stuff like that. So they had to have upped.
Yeah, probably.
This guys.
I still feel special.
No way that many people. Well, I'm not saying. Yeah, like it's still rare to get that. I mean, I'm not saying it's like you know.
I feel pretty.
Falls out of trees kind of thing.
You are pretty, bro.
It is the second Titan Forge 455 for the last 3 hours I saw in this raid. From this boss.
You can exactly reset this. That was not a smart one. You gotta die on Radiance.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
So male pants. Anybody want to roll on those?
Imagine playing male in 2019.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got him.
Anybody have anything, any other gear to trade to
I
Kaydeen
have,
to roll
yeah.
off the group? Alright. Aww.
I mean, I'm not going to say you could run an entire raid with nothing but leather wearers, but you could run an entire raid with nothing but leather wearers.
Could do.
I mean, Team 16 comes
Yeah.
first.
Welcome to Team 16.
We have like
3
3
male.
or 4 clothies and 3 or 4 plate
3 male.
and 3 male.
Alright, if you traded those male pants to me, go ahead and trade me back for them. It looks like nobody
Ouch! Someone just got deleted.
Alright.
Они меня убили. Я переагрила станков.
Trying to. You can never tell, man. I got this
the
big ass fucking forbearance week or something like. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, forbearance doesn't mess with you now, does it?
Thing is, like, I have it like massively huge just because of like ash vein shit. So I'm just like above my head. So I'm like, oh my god, was it a bop or a land? Can't see the crown.
It's always lay on hands, dude.
Well, you never know, dude.
It's a bop.
Trust me,
Hey, I got that
brother.
macro. Fuck you. Ever since Argus days.
It's giggle.
I've
Jeez,
changed my key
when
binding since
someone
then,
say
dude,
behemoth, I always imagine the big anthropomorphic cat. Big black
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
cat.
Okay.
Have you heard
What
about
cat?
the book Master and the Margarita?
I've heard of that one.
I've never heard of any of this.
Can you show us what it looks like?
Maybe a bit later, but there is a book Master and Margarita about the devil that was in our time, the real devil that lived and did some shit.
His name's
I want to party with that
Ihealdrunk.
guy.
His name was Walland, but not Voldemort.
Oh, that guy sounds like a good time.
What called? Party Animal.
Rauko, what's the book called again?
Master and Marguerite. Bulgakov.
Healers, make sure you dispel these magic debuffs.
Instantly.
Please no.
I'm waiting for
gonna
Master
say,
to real
don't you
quick.
call?
There we go.
As they all do it instant anyways.
Will Master Spell work on?
He did on purpose.
Yeah, Master Spell does work, and it typically is an instant dispel. So for, I mean, I guess that's how
Yes,
we do it.
instantly dispelling is best way. Tanks can just move.
I don't like moving.
I love you.
Tanks
roll,
can just
man.
kind of fuck out.
Just waddle your way over to the next target.
Got Sabu.
What is that?
I think the correct term is what are those?
So you're trying to tell me that Behemoth reminds you of that cat?
Yeah.
Oh, Kaydeen, that's level 2. I can't even use it.
I mean, at this point, I just have more questions. What's in its oh, is that like a fork?
Yep.
Dodge these tornadoes, please.
Where's Hypnotica when we need her to be hit by every tornado?
Hey, she's gotten better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying much though.
I mean, that's the meme though now.
Hey, I'm
Only
trying
gets
to help
hit the most now.
Rat tasted.
Oh, did I win something?
Here is a wiki link, so you can read about this book. Да, только что я через телефон закидывала всякую ерунду в гильчат по поводу Мастера и Маргариты.
Not true, not true.
Can't come.
I think I heard that tornadoes give a buff.
Nope.
That's what I heard.
All right, so for this boss, the mechanics that you're going to see have been pretty much taught to us by the trash. Healers are going to instantly dispel those arcane bombs that come out. They'll leave an effect on the ground. Please don't stand in them. They do explode for quite a bit of damage, and they will stun you. There will also be tornadoes that spawn originally as little swirlies on the ground. You're going to want to make sure to move out of those. The tanks are essentially going to be moving us around the platform to get away from those bombs and to get away from those tornadoes. So just make sure that you follow the tanks. They have a circle and star marker on their head. So just make sure that you're always near the tanks. That will keep you with the group so that you are healed up, and it will keep you out of tornadoes and out of arcane bombs. There will be an intermission phase where everything kind of gets dark and swirly and stormy. The tanks are going to make a path for us. They'll pop one of the orbs, which then turns into a tornado. So just kind of stand back, give it a chance to move out of the way, and then run through. Don't hit the tornado. Then we will find a big open circle where there are some ads. The little stormling ads will cast chain lightning. It does need to be interrupted. We're going to kill the elemental, the big elemental. He does a big knockback, so make sure that your back is faced towards the safe area. You don't want to get knocked into the water or into the boss's water pool. Just make sure that you are getting back, knocked back towards where the tank popped our safe, the orb to get us through. So that way you're not hitting any orbs, popping any tornadoes, or getting hit into the water. We will be lusting off the top.
We're going AFK for 3 minutes.
Can you not? Or you can't reset this, can you?
No.
Find my cars.
Honestly, we can probably just lust after intermission. That's not a big deal. I'm going to put a feast down for anybody who might have died, so go ahead and eat up, get your feast buff. Snipers, you good?
We might as well just wait for 50 seconds at this point.
Oh, my Lanta.
Я, наверное, очень неудачливый человек, но мне вот этот вот не выпадает. О, блин.
Wrong button. Whatever.
Oh, man.
Wow. Guess we're going.
We're going?
Yes, we're going. Take those out. Take the... Dispel, please. Dispel.
Wait, who parsed 99?
Do not go past the tanks, please.
Dodge
Clockwise or
tornadoes.
counter? Going
like
clockwise
counter.
or counter? Okay.
Counter.
We're going
Okay.
right.
Dispel, healers. Dispel.
Do not move past the tank.
Find the tanks. Stand near them. We're going to be constantly moving on this fight, so please make sure you are moving. Dispels.
Да.
Don't run that back in.
Get out with that.
Get out of group.
We're gonna get stunned. Yep.
Dispel on just legends, please.
We have 4 healers and 5 dispels going out, so just remain calm.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, some of you are gonna get stunned. It's just kind of how it is.
And just keep
Not on
you up.
purpose.
You have like 2 shots.
Так, первая интермиссия.
Dude, it's normal. Relax.
Just saying, well, we're
My
just saying.
Alright, intermission phase. Follow the tanks. Don't hit tornadoes. Spells.
Да, на ДХ это проще, конечно, чем на ДК. Даже с учетом того, что на ДК я была тут только в...
Shit, sorry about that. Trying to get this from us.
Point your back towards somewhere safe. Stay near your tanks. Spells.
Don't dispel too quick, guys.
It's fine.
We have to.
Continuously moving.
Alright.
If we don't, we get less than that, and then people get full stunned or dead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Летающие паладины!
Let the tanks pop one of these. And
Where are
make
we
sure
going
that
first?
you are...
There it is.
Прямо в
Make sure
соседний.
you are dodging tornadoes.
That's scary.
Ну, это будет последняя интермиссия. Тем более, что мы его почти добили.
Spells.
Сегодня мы будем пытаться очень сильно попасть в зал с Азшарой и, собственно, одолеть Азшару. Ай.
And that pre-pull threw my day off on that boss.
Do other hunters have like their pets bug out on this fight where they can't like catch
Yep.
both of them?
Yeah, I was bitching about that last night.
Trade Kaydeen what you don't want or need, and I'll put it up for roll.
The only way you can get them to come with you is if you're literally clicking follow as you go around the circle.
Ну-ка.
It's pretty annoying.
Otherwise, you get
посмотрим,
a
кого мне
time
лучше
delay
взять.
before they get to the ad.
Блин.
Oh, hey, I did get a legendary parse on Blackwater. Cool.
Yeah, I was curious if you pre-potted.
Yeah, full flask per pot.
Nice.
Actually, I thought I did better on Savara than I did on Blackwater, but okay.
Вот.
I go. Are you gonna go? You go. We already clicked it on?
Yeah, we already clicked it.
Okay.
I also thought I did much worse on Savara than I did, I guess. I don't know.
There. Beep, beep, beep.
Get out with that bomb.
Alright guys, I guess I'm just gonna like leave and delete this game now.
You mean?
Somebody's gonna get some Titan Forge leggings.
Because I rolled out a 1 on like the actual piece that has good stats for me.
Oh, what's this cutscene down here? Oh shit.
Our bargain has been complete.
Ah.
He's tentacle now.
Got Spatu.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to turn down a 455, but versatility and mastery is really bad for.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
55 though, man.
And Rat's Rose. I've got 2 of those.
Well, it's almost to the point where haste is
imagine
actually a little
the
better.
stat is going to be better for that though.
What? What?
So Grat, Spatu, and Giggle.
What did I get?
No worries, Rose. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay.
You won with a 1.
Ah.
You guys ever see that meme where it shows like the Windows pop up? It says task failed successfully.
Oh.
Pop the auto hammer up over here where I'm jumping.
Where are you?
Where I'm jumping?
Where are you?
Okay.
We gonna be underground for a while?
Yeah, you can't mount for a while if that's what you're getting at.
Not until Zakul.
362s.
What do you need?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Grat Santhin, trade me.
Oh dude, those shoulders are cool. Let's see what this headpiece looks like. Oh, it doesn't look too bad.
Ну, у меня еще будет возможность получить плечи. Вот штаны хорошие, кстати. Неплохие.
What do you mean? We need big heel pumpers.
Hey, who was the second roller on these shoulders? They're actually not an upgrade.
Oh, can I roll for the shoulders?
Pieces.
I think we had 362s, so we would probably want to.
That was the 77.
Oh, I just rolled for the shoulders. I had to go talk to my sister real quick.
The shoulders aren't up for roll.
Oh, the guy that roll and then doesn't need.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade him back to Kaydeen.
This is for a cloth helm.
Черт.
Oh, that's fine, Santhin.
Yeah,
Мне
that
нужно
have
будет
better
на
aspect
венгу
stats, it
ставить.
doesn't, so it's a wash. Somebody else can have.
So I've tanked all this stuff before. So just let me know like what different like weird shit you want, or like specific stacks or whatever.
Pretty much just taunt on every barnacle bash, and make sure you're pretty much just standing inside the coral when it goes out as well. Otherwise, we will run out of room in a
Like I
heartbeat.
said, I've gone through this. Just let me know like any weird stuff.
I don't do any weird shit.
Go on first.
I know all sorts of weird
Yeah.
shit.
Mail gloves. Grat's red, trade me. So the 3 people who rolled 62, Giggle, Rauko, and Longhorn, roll again.
Yo, I rolled an 80.
No, you rolled
You rolled
after
way too
when we were like rolling something else, Ben. We can't just keep up rolls.
Yes, the 92 won it and does not need it. So Giggle, Rauko, and Longhorn, please roll again.
I mean, just roll casual 100.
Yeah, dude who got left out, man, you wouldn't have beat 100.
Yeah, but I won the 8 with an 80, not a 63.
You won the clock
Yeah,
with an
3
80.
rolls later, man. Like,
What the fuck? It was the second one.
Out of here.
Wow, so much stuff getting rolled off from that boss.
I know. Rats, Haas, go ahead and trade me.
Sure.
All right, so for this boss, there will be lots of coral around the ground. Make sure that you are dodging the coral. She will occasionally stomp the ground and cause a rippling wave, which makes little bubbles move from the coral to her. It will heal her carapace, so we're going to want to intercept those bubbles a little bit at a time because they do raid-wide AoE damage when they are intercepted.
Они мне не нужны, конечно, были, но...
Make sure that you watch the health of the group before you just run into one. She will do, she'll start off the fight with a big carapace. We're going to break down the carapace, then we'll get to her health phase. And then after a minute of being on her health phase, she'll get her carapace again. And it will be 40% stronger. So we'll have to DPS that down again. I think last week we just lusted on the first health phase, correct?
Yep. Yeah, we did last week.
We'll probably just do that again. Make sure that when you get briny bubble that you stand near the melee. They will move out of the way. So melee, please get out of the way when the briny bubble moves to melee, and then DPS those bubbles down as they come up. As far as normal goes, that's pretty much it. Dodge the upsurge.
To get rid of the coral, the
the arcing azurite. Thank you. So when we're on her health phase, she will mark people with arcing azurite. You'll have a buddy if you're chosen for arcing azurite. Make sure you find your same color and put coral in between you and your friend. It will cut that the coral in half, eliminating it from the fight. So make sure you try and put as much coral as possible between you and the person you're linked with, to eliminate that coral from the fight so that we don't have to deal with that rippling wave anymore.
To add on to that, the tanks will get that as well. So tanks will be calling out what color they are. So we will pretty much not be moving. So the person paired up with us will need to move for us.
Does that cutting thing, does that damage people?
Yeah, that damages people. That seems really risky. Shouldn't the tank who's not tanking just
Пожалуй, вот на этом больше я буду использовать.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably it will be fine. It's not gonna hit for a whole lot on normal anyway. And yeah, Briny should not have an AoE like on normal, right? So you can just like stack them all up in melee, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty, so hold on to Lust until we get to her first health phase, and then go ahead and pop.
Trixie linked a pretty sweet weak aura for the arcane or the Azurite splicer thing. Helps you pick your buddy out real fast.
Awesome, thank you.
Сагильд
And
линганул
we're ready
какую-то...
on tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2.
First rippling waves coming out. Make sure we intercept these bubbles. Dodge the upsurge.
Can take back real quick. I get briny bubble.
Briny bubble soon.
То есть у нее почти 3 полоски здоровья.
Briny bubble stack up in melee.
You can take more than one stack, Fatu. All good.
I know. Just... Yeah, no.
Lust? Okay.
Tank is red.
Briny bubble to melee. Dodge the upsurge. Arcing Azurite coming out in 5, Just make sure that you don't have anybody in between you two, so you don't do any damage to them.
Hey, Ben's in here.
Where's the Carl?
There's none. Just stand here.
Ooh, that burn.
Dead, baby.
Так, она восстановила щиты, мы ее отпустили до 40%.
Alright, we're on to the next shield phase.
I thought we needed coral.
Dodge the upsurge, rippling wave coming out, and get the closest one to her first.
Скотина коралловая.
Dodge the upsurge, briny bubble in 5.
That ventilation is so slow.
Briny bubble to melee. DPS him out. That bubble. There's another bubble there. Blind to will you
Yes.
dodge the upsurge.
Итак, мы почти опустили ее. Отлично, пошло.
Secondary pots, we got him.
Go ahead and just don't worry about the arcing azurite. Just go ahead and burn boss. Don't worry about arcing azurite. Just burn boss. Good job, guys.
Oh man, we get AP for every boss kill. That's so cool.
Great, Kaydeen, what you don't want or need, I've got a blue marker on my head. I will roll it off to the group.
Don't jump down that tank or you'll die, by the way.
He came down.
That was a close one.
That's when you just bubble hearth out, dude. That's a big brain plate.
We just jump down and kill trap.
Yeah, there's a tank down here. 2 even. I'll protect you, Bet.
But we don't have a healer down here.
You do now?
Yeah.
What? Hello?
What?
Hello?
You don't
McFly,
count.
hello?
You're a paladin, you don't count.
Parse.
Parse, you just say there's just nothing else, you're just like parse.
Parse.
Now Hastings coming out. Yes.
Do not stand in the blue swirly. Trust me. Don't
pretty.
stand in it.
Alright, Batu, the dream is alive on Orgazilla, brother.
What is the dream, Coop? Fill me in.
Out of all of my parses, like, they're, you know, they're fairly solid, but on normal Orgazoa, I've killed it multiple times now, and my best is an 18% parse, which is just a
Stack
great.
the fluids on everyone.
Yeah, I think I
That
died on both of them. One of them I definitely got knocked off the edge, but I don't know.
Do you have bubble in there?
So you're saying I should go heals and help out?
How dare you? Yeah,
Everybody
my
off
next
heal.
best one was like a 15.
No one take damage.
That's the big brain play, to try and cuck my healing by just doing mechanics perfectly.
Печать знати Баралуса.
Where are the best teams in Toast in the Mythic raid for this tier?
I think a few of us are on. I think a few of us are on Ashrain at the moment. Mythic Ashrain.
Sweet.
so we're working on that 50-ish% or so for us this last week.
Yeah, I need to jinx giggles now. Hey, I'm sporting like 375s over here.
What am I supposed to do now?
Azurite helm.
Так, где?
I'm gonna throw Jeeves down in the back if anybody needs.
No.
Or a blind too.
Прикольно.
Every time, dude.
Rat snipers.
I don't see. Oh, there we go. Stupid hunter pet.
Hold up.
A.
Why is this room so small? This is giving me anxiety.
Jab, you gonna win like 2 humps in a row, dude?
What do you mean?
Or am I confusing people?
We're enrolled more. No.
You love me, Trixie, and you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Это мог быть последний пэт, который мне нужен был.
British guy, actually a British guy?
Tell me you have 2 of them.
The other British guy.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, I don't think anybody would want to pretend to be British.
Hey now.
Oh.
Stop it, you tosser. Tosser. You're gonna say it right, bro.
Makes me laugh, man, when Americans try and speak English.
We learned from the best.
Better than Cumberbatch trying to speak like a person from Boston.
Yeah, it makes me laugh when British people try to talk like American.
At least that's more tolerable, you know?
That's Rose.
Блин, вот кому-то
Well, it's also
нужно
because
позвонить
there's so
именно
many
прямо
accents
сейчас.
in America.
Yeah, just listen to Cass.
What?
Talk to us.
I don't have an accent.
Everybody has an accent.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen here, you dirty wanker. I don't have an accent.
Is that British or Southern?
Yeah, kind of similar there.
Southern British.
Southern British.
Roll Tide.
Southern part of Britain.
Well, Roll Tide is Alabama. That's
Mom's
No,
country.
I think Hasted is Southern British.
Вот это, кстати, дается за квест. Нужно будет сходить получить.
Yeah, because
I mean, Cooper says it more than I do.
well, there's a few different accents in that part of the world, like Cockney and a few others.
The British accent changes every like 10 miles.
I think Hasted's talked to too many Americans because he has like British tendencies in his voice, but then sometimes like a little bit of a twang comes out.
We need to get some brummies or scouse in there.
You
wouldn't
can
know
give
what
it
those.
to him.
That
You can give it to him. I didn't realize I had 3 of them already.
If I had a
you can
British
trade it to
accent, I'd
Salmon.
probably have a girlfriend by now.
Alrighty, so for this fight, incubation fluid is going to be the debuff that comes out on a pretty regular basis. If you get incubation fluid on you, you need to go to the green side of the room. Melee, you need to make sure you start the fight on the boss on the right-hand side of the boss. If you get incubation fluid, move to the left-hand side of the boss. Also on this fight, there will be ads that come out. Ads are always priority. Please DPS the ads down and then move away from the blue swirlies that spawn under them once they're dead. There will also be dribbling ichor, I think it's called, that comes from the ceiling. You'll see a ground effect. There'll be lots of circles and little spaces between the circles. Move to the spaces between the circles, otherwise you will die. It comes in waves of 3. We will lust off the top. During the intermission phase, we'll be running down this platform and dodging everything. Swirlies on the ground, little, I don't know what they're called, like pods, I guess. They will knock you around and possibly knock you off the pathway, so please make sure that you don't get hit by those.
Они
Do
починили
not
эту
interrupt the
хрень.
boss. Please let the tanks interrupt the boss once we get down to the bottom, because if you interrupt and people are still on the walkway, they will die. Once we get down there, we're going to be focusing boss. There'll be ads that come out. We need to make sure that the ranged ad is interrupted constantly. And other than that, it's pretty easy. When we get down there, though, incubation fluid will still be coming out, and it will be the same as it is up here. Incubation fluid will go to the left-hand side of the room. Everybody who does not have it will be on the right-hand side of the room.
Did we reflask?
No. Yep, I'll put down a cauldron outside.
Someone cooking bacon behind you, Kaydeen.
Grab one flask, please. Beast is going down inside of the room.
Wait, so if we're on the right-hand side, that means we don't have the fluid, and are we stacking or spreading out, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter as long as you're not anywhere near the left-hand side of the room. Incubation fluid will start to spread to people who are near them. So that's why we are isolating them, quarantining them, if you will, to the green marker side of the room.
Oh, okay, so they're dirty.
Still flasking in the cauldron.
Dirty people.
Everybody grab one flask, please. Even if you still have time on your flask, just grab one and hold it in your bag.
I never got a cauldron.
You can trade Kaydeen, I've got an extra one.
Or you can trade Longhorn. I still got 2 hours left on my first one.
I got one, thank you.
You got one.
Mage buff.
Alright, Arcane Intellect, please.
Okay.
Arrow, thank you. And on tanks.
Do not stand in the blue swirlies that the ads drop when they die. Trust me. You will die otherwise.
Lust.
I did not need that off the bat, Kaydeen.
Lust. There's really no other place to do it.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Well, I mean, the tanks.
I'm a brewmaster, he's a vengeance.
Oh, yeah. Incubation fluid, green side of the room, please. Melee, stand on the right-hand side of the boss. Incubation fluid will be on the left-hand side of the boss.
Fatu, let me get to 9.
1.
Ads are gonna be coming out sooner.
Вот в этот момент...
Do not stand in those. 3.
Fuck is this?
Oh, it's like a dam.
Okay.
Thought.
Incubation fluid coming out in 3. These ads down, please. Incubation fluid, green side of the room.
There's no tank.
Get aggro.
Oh, they just aggro whoever?
No, they have aggro tables. Fucking, I need
Черт,
help getting them in the same group. Get out of the circle. Get out of the circle.
Incubation fluid, green side of the room, please.
I would push the phase in.
Oh, should we hold cooldown?
Yeah, we're gonna be going down.
Okay.
Well,
9%.
Can we make it the next set of tenders though?
I need to get closer.
We'll be swapping like halfway through that set of ads.
Look at your debuffs. If you have incubation fluid, you should be on green side of the room.
По идее, он уже
Ads are
скоро
up,
должен...
ads are up. Kill these ads. Ads are priority.
And swap.
I need to get closer.
Think of those ads first before we phase.
По идее, он уже сейчас должен убегать.
Alright, Now it's just a matter of dodging, 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 dodging. Don't get hit by anything on this walkway, please. Do not interrupt boss. Please allow tanks to interrupt boss.
No.
Just pull resources. You deal 90% reduced damage right now.
Oh, thanks, dude.
And save to interrupt. Incubation fluid will be going to the left-hand side of the room.
Oh, we just take out some.
Да, серьезно, опять?
Sure.
Do we want to swap on like 5 or
It'll depend which ads come out. If the big guy comes out, we will have
One.
to swap.
2, 3.
Witch.
Interrupt the witch. Keep her interrupted.
Keep that witch interrupted, please.
The witch. I'll pop in a sec here.
I need to use on.
Yeah, just give me a sec. There we go.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Так, ну ведьму мы прервали достаточно.
Nicely done.
That's a fun fight.
Trade Kaydeen. Anything you don't want or need, I've got a blue square in my head. I'll roll it off to the group.
Hey, Kaydeen, can I get on my hunter now?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think res gets you guys if you fell off the runway.
I think you could go to like the P1 platform, yeah, but I don't know.
Да, жалко, что он не улучшенный оказался. Ну,
Oh, was I supposed to get one of those membrane things here?
No.
Okay, cool.
так.
So Batu, we're gonna go full man mode on this next crash pool, okay?
Not skipping it?
Nah, full man mode.
Full man mode.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch. Yeah, just
True.
skip it.
Alright, we'll go full man mode later.
Так, где
Put
Kaydeen?
on Azshara.
Agreed.
Yeah, the trash to the Shara. For sure.
I need a target.
Get these guys done. Yeah.
Kaydeen, wait please.
Sorry.
It's mining!
Did I go full man mode enough?
More.
Well, you will like the Team 16 method because we run left side and just pull literally everything and lost.
Come, my loyal servants. Great our guests. After all, they traveled such a long way to pay us a visit.
I mean, if everyone's running with a group, they shouldn't aggro them, right?
I'm out of range.
Да.
You might
Вот
as
теперь
well last on these. We can reset.
я более-менее хорошо себя чувствую. принципе, знаете.
Alright, grats. Giggle and snipers. Open trade with me.
Нет, все
Ignore
равно
that.
лучше.
Wrong button.
5, 4,
Nope, don't need those.
2, 1 is too far away.
Is the boss attack?
This is still trash.
Yeah, still him pretty quick.
The next pack will be boss.
I need to get closer. So far. Now it is time for the real show to begin.
Tag boss.
Yeah, you might want to wait for everyone to tag it before just pulling the boss.
It's too far away.
Alright, so boss is going to spawn again. As soon as it spawns, please make sure you tag it so that we can do a reset again.
Be on the left side here, please. Everyone ready?
3, 2, 1.
Да.
Please tag it.
Потрогать босса.
Sabu.
Ну что ж, я теперь себе
I'll take
более-менее
Zoldy's
адекватно
first.
чувствую после того, как...
I'll do fancy transcendence crap.
Oh.
The brewmasters break this fight.
Alright guys, so for this fight, we will be fighting the two of them and taking orders from Queen Azshara during the fight. They're going to do something called a frenetic charge, which is a big swirly around somebody's feet, much like Overflow on the first boss. It does need to be soaked between a few people. Please make sure you're looking out for that and helping those people who have that. There will be potent sparks, which are just little spark ads that spawn around the platform. We have to DPS them down one at a time because they do explode as soon as they die. We'll be targeting the one nearest melee first. And then going in a, what do we do normally, clockwise? Batu?
Yeah,
Still Vaz 1, then Pashmar 1.
Yeah. So we'll go in like a clockwise motion around them. You can leave the last one to just explode on its own. Just make sure you're getting every one of them but one. And DPSing them down, single target, one at a time. Silavaz, the left ab, will sometimes spawn a big bubble around him. You want to make sure you run into that bubble. It will reduce damage taken. And if you get, it's not the charge, what is it? Frenetic something or other.
It is frenetic charge.
The frenetic charge is the one you take out. What's the one that you soak?
That's a soaky.
Oh, frenetic charge is the one you soak. The other one is something you take out. What's the
It
name
starts
of
with a T, if I remember.
it? It is
Verdict.
verdict. Yes, frenetic or
Fanatical
just fanatical verdict. Verdict is the one you take out of the group. You don't need to be soaking with that one. Just make sure you take it out of the group.
Don't put
Everything-
charge in the mode.
Everything that that they do is pretty self-explanatory, except for that Queen Azshara will tell us what to do sometimes. She'll put little purple circles on the ground. You need to stand in those circles, otherwise we take damage. She'll punish you for casting 2 of the same spells back to back at one point for a few seconds. She'll cast stand alone, which means obviously you stand alone, don't be with anybody else next to you, and things like that. So just make sure that you're paying attention to that. Also, we will be lusting off the top.
Do you want us to just stay where we are, move bosses, or do you want us to move to the other boss side? How do you want to swap?
We'll move.
We'll move? Okay.
I'm used to the double Brewmaster stuff where we just transcendent swap and the bosses never move, so yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you're gonna have just melee be on syllabus and range on Pashmar, or just try to keep
Swap
it
at
even?
some point, but yeah, I'm sure that's
Generally, Batu will swap at 8 stacks.
okay. You said you get Silphos first, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, friends.
Hmm? Отлично.
Battle shout, please, Bomber. Thank you.
I didn't hear the kill order. Is it just dot everything and obey mechanics, or is there specific?
Yes. They need to die around the same time. So if one of them has a lot more health than the other, then go ahead and swap. But just keep an eye on both of them. We just want to make sure they die around the same. Everyone's ready. On takes.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Yes.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Итого, милишники бьют.
Sparks will be coming out soon. Make sure that we target the one that's on syllabus first, and then we'll be going around in the clockwise motion killing.
Get orange.
And we'll be moving to star as soon as orange is down. Kill the star potent spark.
So
stand in the purple circles. Verdicts away from people.
So.
Get ready to swap here.
Swap. I would taunt.
Oh my god.
2 seconds. Stack on Sylvas.
Go to Sylvas for his bubble. Take the verdicts away from people.
Repeat performance coming up soon.
Frenetic charge needs to be soaked.
I need to get closer.
Thank you, friends. Take verdict out. Repeat performance. Don't cast the same spells twice. Back to back.
Ooh, that's a tricky
swap.
Okay.
Get out of the blue. Sparks coming out. Make sure we're targeting the one near Sylvas first. Purple first. Then we'll be moving on to circle. Soak this charge. Move on to circle.
What's fucking dropping on me, dude? What the fuck?
I need a bit more DPS on Pashmar. She's a bit far behind.
Just a tad.
Verdict out. Stand alone.
Swap.
Soak that charge.
Stack on Sylvas.
Stack on Sylvas.
Do you want to be res?
Yeah, that's fine. Frenetic charge coming up. This is the one that needs to be soaked. And then spark adds coming up as well.
Swap.
Swap.
Spark adds are up. Target the one on Sylvas. Get out of the blue. Orange spark, please.
Orange, not purple.
Keep
Get on
moving.
orange.
Keep
Or
moving.
purple.
Jump up and down if you need to. Keep moving.
Kinetic charge, so.
I need to get closer.
Swap.
Да, я на этом боссе не очень хорошо себя показываю. Мне
Verdict out.
вообще не нравится как.
Pretty even right now. Keep it up.
Stack on
Back on
Sylvas.
Sylvas.
Shark soon as well. Need a bit more than Sylvas.
Hobbs, go ahead and turtle that. Get out.
You can't turtle it.
Oh,
Okay?
They changed it. They changed it to
They
nature.
changed it to frost. Or nature.
You can feign death it.
Kill star.
No, you
can't. What happened?
I feigned death it a few days ago in Heroic.
They
On
changed
Sylvas?
it on Tuesday. It's frost
Kill
and you're
star.
gonna get hit.
Please,
Yeah,
clear it
okay.
up. Kill and star. Don't touch orange.
Kill the star spark, please. Now move on to orange spark.
All DPS on Pashmar now.
Good job.
Ну-ка, что он нам тут даст?
Tank trinkets don't exist apparently.
О! Туника. Нормально.
Oh sweet, my adventure guide shows an X now.
There's an X in the boss and you
Wait,
kill
what do you
it
mean,
in the
an
dungeon.
X on it?
What do you mean? Can you show me a screenshot?
Trade Kaydeen what you don't want or need. I'll put it up for roll.
Черт.
We're
Колечко
going
неплохое.
through this place faster than Method did.
You can CC past this.
Needs to be sap or something, not like monk seat or. Oh, we don't have a rogue. It needs to be
Oh, we got one.
demon hunter. Demon hunter can do it.
Somebody impressing the left.
Yeah, demon hunter can do it.
Okay.
Okay, or just pull it.
I'm out of range.
Please do
I-
not spell these
I tried to CC one of them and it wouldn't work.
unless you are a healer. Healers to spell one more. Okay. This is why we can't do this shit until I'm up there to actually radiate.
Should we release or just wait?
It's
Just
not a
wait.
long walk.
Spell giggle.
Ай.
Getting mass in there? What the fuck's going on?
They're not getting dispelled at all, so they're all going up at the same time.
Yes, because we pulled before I could actually explain.
Итого мне осталось только две
I mean, we can
шмотки.
just walk past them. We can literally just walk past them.
There's a massive
Здесь
damage
три.
that goes out and people will die.
Здесь две.
Twice. I'm not gonna res.
Cool, so we can just skip. Oh, we're not gonna.
No, people got feared past it, so it's like.
I already killed the one that fears.
Go
So
leave
it
it
doesn't
now.
matter.
The next stop.
It's a short walk back if you guys want to leave.
You did and died again.
You can come back now.
Yeah, there won't be any more big AoE.
Until the last door.
We're blowing through this place pretty easy, it seems. The mechanics aren't that. Yeah, it is just normal. But it's nice Sunday fun day. Sometimes we don't make it.
I think the difference is there's a lot more, there were like more bosses in VOD that like you needed to set up groups, more careful and shit like that, like opulence, storm wall,
Trade
all that.
Kaydeen what you don't
Just
want or
in
need.
prison, the far right one, and we can walk past it.
Ну что ж. У меня есть две шмотки, однако.
Rocco.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I need two there at least.
Someone called it.
Could we use lust?
No.
Oh. Do not.
we could just have everyone gather with that buff and then just mass the spell, right?
No.
No, absolutely not.
It kills people.
Yes,
Right, so each one that is dispelled does like huge raid-wide damage. So it has like X amount of seconds until it times out and detonates by itself. So the trick is, and same with the boss, you have to dispel one like right away, top everybody off, dispel the other one right away, and then you let the third one time out. However, if people have dispel pets, like warlock pets or whatever, or tremor totems, it will dispel everybody immediately. So that's why when you're doing us on heroic or mythic or whatever, you can't have those pets out.
Can you use like cloak or ice block, or will it still trigger the raid
it will
damage?
automatically, anything that prevents fearing, if you get targeted with it or block it out, it will automatically detonate.
Alright, so for this one, the Shrieker is the one that puts that debuff on us. Healers, it's going to be Ihealdrunk and I will dispel the first two that come out. And then when I call for the next one, Trixie will dispel the next one. We're going to let the last one or two time out. So we'll dispel two immediately, heal up the damage. I'll say, okay, Trixie, she'll dispel, we'll heal up, and then the last two will come out. We should only get one set of them because everybody's going to be focusing down the Shrieker. So that's kind of the way this happens. If you have any sort of ability to get out of your fear, do not use it. Please just stay feared until we get to you to dispel you or it times out. If you get out of your fear, it will do that damage to everyone. If that is combined with the two dispels or the last two timing out, that means it will kill someone. It's just too much. All right, Tanks, go ahead.
Focus skull, please. You want me to dispel first, yeah?
You and I are dispelling the first two. Heal up. Okay, Trixie. That's how you do it. Dispel, Cooper. Trixie. Heal up.
Ну надо же, он почти уже мертвый. Зауешили. Дело в том, что половина у нас тут использует так или иначе сплэши.
I don't feel like re-rolling my Azraite again, so I stay vengeance.
You want me to? I can.
Нельзя перепрыгнуть.
I'm gonna be sticking.
It would still involve him re-rolling his Azraite.
Yeah. It's fine.
Alright, so if you have anything to trade me, now's the time. So I can roll it off. Put that score on my heading.
Azshara wants us to see this. Why? Surely she knows we would never let that monster free. There is no time to warn the others.
Черт, так хочется вот это вот паролить. Классная сферка для моего шамана вообще будет самое оно. Но есть один нюанс. Я хочу это для трансмога. А людям это нужно для одевания. Итак.
Okay, so for this fight, he brings us to a few different realms. I'm going to assign people to go into the realms. There should be 2 sets of 3 going down, DPSing. And then for the last phase, the people who are going to go down to the Fear Realm and take care of ads, if you have done it before and you are familiar with it, please just do it. For the first set, we'll have, let's do reverse and Sabu and
me.
well, I want to put you in the second one. So reverse, Sabu, and Tip Taps. The second set of 3 will be Wreck. And well, I don't know if I can put 2. Aren't you guys going to just kill each other?
No, there's no cleaving in normal.
Oh, okay. So Wreck and Bomber and
It's like not gonna last very long, because if not, Rek can have my spot in the first one, so he gets more DPS out of it.
Sorry, did you say my name?
Yeah, Haas, you're gonna go down for the second set. And sure, Tip Taps and Wreck, if you guys want to swap, that's fine.
Anyone have a mailbox?
All right,
There
so
is mail now.
All right, let's focus up here. These are important. This is important shit here. If I called your name to go down for the first set, put a 1 in chat.
You're talking about Delirium Realm, right? The orange circles?
Bomber, I told you to go down for the second set. Yes, Haas. So if I called your name to go down for the second set, put a 2 in chat.
Честно, я вообще не хочу идти в этот...
Perfect. I just need to make sure that you guys know who you are. Those will be the orange circles that spawn on the ground. You guys will just stand in an orange circle on your own. Make sure that nobody is standing in that circle with you. So grab your own orange circle. It will teleport you down there. You just kill shit. For the fear realm, when we get to kind of the last phase, if you have gone down before and you are familiar with how to do it, please just get down there and clean shit up. You guys know who you are. Just get that done. We'll be lusting towards the end when he gets his little bubble on him. And we'll keep, like we did with the ads, with the dispels, we'll keep that same order. So Ihealdrunk and I will immediately dispel 2 people with it. And then I'll call for Trixie to dispel, and then we'll let the last time out. Please make sure we are killing ads. If an ad is aggroed onto you and you are a ranged player, run it into the melee pile. And when you get the runes around your feet, please kite those runes away from the melee pile. There will be a tentacle that spawns. He's going to pierce through the bubble and the darkness and kind of shoot straight across the platform. So you want to constantly be looking for where that tentacle is coming from, and make sure that you are nowhere near it. I think that's it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's all I can think of.
Lusting,
it's different, but
Here, Bomber.
what do you want to lust?
When they get the absorb shield, I think we should only need 1 absorb shield, right?
Should do. Alright. So rickety wreck. Speech.
Ну что ж, на этой неделе я уже надеюсь, что куплю себе первую шмотку.
Giggles, you good? Alright, on tanks.
Need battle shout again, please.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When is Lust usually done?
I'll call for it. It's on the absorb near the end of the fight. Ihealdrunk?
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
Let that last one time out. Okay, lads.
That goes soon.
Tentacles coming out.
We're good
Look
here.
for it.
Try to boost that blue side. No, because I prophesied. Fucking I saw mom's marker. Goddamn.
Что за...
Kill ads.
Это наша тушка, кстати.
Tentacle coming out.
Tentacles coming out. Look for it.
Move.
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 Away from blue.
Giggles and Red Harry Nug. Take your runes out. Dread soon. First three. First three. Get into those orange circles. Missing one. Thank you.
Oh, that's like a portal down or something?
Yeah.
Doing rogue things.
Bob and Giggles, please take your runes out. Dispel Cooper, thank you. Tentacles.
More green side, got more green side.
Where do the tentacles show up? I don't see them.
Up on the side, second group.
Second set, second set. Missing one, thank you.
The runes out.
No one's so good, just saying. So we got instantly now.
There's a whole lot of people standing on those.
Bad soon.
My DBM's not showing the tentacle. When's it come?
We got in 4.
4 seconds. Ads are up. If you know how to do the fear realm, please get these ads down. Tentacles coming out. Now move.
Yeah, purple side, purple side.
I think I'm the only one there.
Square side.
Go to blue, mom. Go to blue.
Square.
Go to blue right now,
Square.
mom. Go to blue.
I'm moving.
Alright, he's good.
Kill these ads, clean them up.
When are we left then?
Shit,
Summoner
sorry.
needs
Stay
to
on
go
blue,
down.
stay on blue. You can top back when you can.
Plus, we'll have it when it's called for. Just chillax.
Just a shield.
Lust.
Now.
I need somebody else calling out the tank soaks in fear realm.
Wreck, if you would be so kind.
I'll be able to get mine that are in that realm.
I'm not in the fear room.
Somebody in the fear realm. Stay here for tentacle.
Clean up these summoner ads, please.
Is it safe to walk
Okay,
in
it's
front of
over by purple. It's over by purple. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Kill me.
Hop back, mom.
Tentacles coming out.
More orange side, go more orange side.
Ничего не дропнулось.
Good job, guys.
Oh, another helm. You want to roll on this sniper?
Yeah. Put it up.
Rez is
Or
coming
am I
out.
too late so I can't roll on it?
I
Well,
got
as
you.
long as you're not talking to your neighbor or whatever the fuck it was, should be fun.
Can dry your tears with all the upgrades you got today.
I've gotten literally nothing this entire run.
Congrats, dude.
Trade Kaydeen what you don't want or need. I'll put it up for roll.
Your sadness makes me happy.
Come, heroes, prove yourselves worthy. Find me,
A couple of people are swapping in their main tunes. Just
Блин,
make
вот
sure you
эта
look for me
жопа
if you're on your
пернатая.
main tune.
I'm like, I can't, like, if we're in 2 different realms, I can't get,
Это вот это вот круг звезд. Подождите.
you are, so like having to dip back in fear and then dip back real quick just to see where the fuck the shit is, or like we either just both go in your realm. It was fine though.
Так.
I'm used to always having
Ideally, a
someone else call it
DPS
out.
calls it, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm always used to.
So, are we done or are we finishing
We're
it?
attempting Azshara. So trade Kaydeen what you don't want or need. I will. No worries, Hasten.
Итак,
I will
вот
put
он,
up the
Дворец
roll and then
Азшары.
we'll get started on the Azshara explanation.
Блин, почему? Вы посмотрите на это. Бегемоты, наги и прочая хрень.
We're going the limit 3 heal strat. Hype.
Hype.
А вот и цепи. Цепи, которые удерживают Нзота.
I better get like a 455 Titan Forge Shard trinket.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yes, Marcus. Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Grats Rauko, trade me.
Why are you rolling on a 415 when you have a 420 with the same stats?
Is that not an upgrade for you, Rauko?
Nah, give it to someone.
Guys, be careful with your rolls. Grats. Tip taps, open trade.
No, what?
Boy, tip tap.
Finally an upgrade.
Черт. Ну-ка, а что для Халака?
Congrats. Bomber, open trade with me.
Видишь.
Mighty dangerous.
Put up a warlock closet. Let's get the last couple people here. We need those summons. Pero, you logging over?
Yeah.
Черт. Запалили, конечно.
Yeah.
Grats Giggle, open trade with me.
What do you reckon? We got enough veterans here to push this boss to 0 HP.
Hope so.
This boss is actually significantly easier than the
А
rest.
когда я
We have the
успела
method
собрать
buff,
все плащи? Или... Погодите,
That's
плащ
not
одинаковый
for
для всех.
Soaking, I think
С
it'll
какого
reach,
хрена ли?
The way that Scribe described the soak mechanic makes it so much easier to understand. It actually, it's not advantageous to have like 4 people soak at a time.
Grats Giggle, open trade with me.
I didn't roll for that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The little
You're right.
bling.
Yeah. Rose, open trade with me.
Это лист, которого я отдала.
Please don't do the stuff that like turns you hostile. It's just gonna be a waste, and we're gonna have to like.
Grats Haas, open trade with me.
I only say that because it's like we just have 20 minutes left is all. It is pretty fun when you have like extra time though.
As soon as he says that.
Please.
Bomber.
How did he turn into that?
It's
I'm not
an-
gonna do it. I just
No,
wanna know.
it's an emote. It just And it's nice to play around with it when you have extra time, but we just are running short on time, so.
You can do a couple of different things. Please don't do it right now, like I was saying, but if you target Queen Azshara, you can do different emotes like slash, hug, and stuff like that, and it will turn you hostile and do other stuff. So again, don't do it right now, but in the future you can do that, and you can turn into a snail and like other types of shit.
All right, friends, let's get Pero here. So we're going to start off with 2 ads. The tanks will start tanking them together and then split them apart for tanking purposes. They need to die pretty similar to each other, so make sure they're going down evenly. Dodge the swirlies on the ground. If you get targeted with the spear, make sure the spear is going to be thrown past you and goes out of the arena here into the water. Please make sure that your back is not to a solid surface, such as the console or these pillars over here. If the spear goes past you, it will still keep traveling. So if it goes past you and then hits a pillar, it will explode, dealing raid-wide damage. Please make sure that does not happen. That's the first phase. There will be a Hulk that comes out and needs to get stunned and then DPS down before it reaches one of the modules, so it is a priority target. After that, we will be soaking arcane orbs. You just stand in the orb until it disappears. We'll see our first decree as soon as the phase is over. Azshara is going to tell you to do something. It's going to tell you to soak an orb or not soak an orb, to stack on people or to not stack on people, to keep moving or to stay still. Just make sure you're obeying the command that she gives you. Do not stack on people who are supposed to stand alone, etc., etc. After the decrees are over, Azshara will come out. We're going to bring her over to where we're standing now, approximately. There will be ads that come out and try and rush towards the middle ward here, the middle of the platform. We just need to make sure that we're knocking them back, stunning them, DPSing them down before they can sacrifice themselves to empower these wards. If you look at your little extra UI thing, you can see the ancient wards and the ward of power in the middle. During the fight, you'll see progress bars on there. The ancient wards are things that we want to keep powered up, and the ward of power is something that we want to keep powered down. Purple is powered down, yellow is powered up. How we power them up is we stand on them and we take a stacking debuff. It will decrease your health, but give your power to the ward. Please make sure if the ward the ancient ward is running low or not at full health, you can stand on it and get up to 4 stacks and then run out of the ward. If any more than that, and it gets really ridiculously hard to heal you. So please make sure that you're standing on the ward, gaining 4 stacks or so, then moving out of the ward. This will ensure that the wards do not completely run out of power and do raid-wide AoE to us, wiping us. Yes, so after that, we'll go into phase 3. There'll be another decree where we have to obey Azshara, depending on the decree that she gives you personally. Then on to phase 3. In phase 3, there will be 2 big ads, one on the console and then one on one of the pillars, the pillar wards. They will, we're going to make sure that we're DPSing down Serena first. They will occasionally get a big bubble on them, a big shield, and there'll be a Myrmidon ad that will do the spear ability that I was talking about in phase 1. We need to make sure that that spear hits those shields. It will break the shield. So if you are targeted with the spear from the Myrmidon, please make sure there's a clear path between the Myrmidon and its target, and that target should be the shield from one of these ads. If that spear keeps traveling and hits a pillar, it is not good. There's a lot of raid-wide AoE, so we want to get that crystalline shield down. So if you're targeted by the spear, go stand on top of the ad with the shield on it. If there is no ad with the shield on it, then just make sure that it travels out of the arena. After we get Serena down, we will be cleaving down the Myrmidon ad. Are we even focusing down the other ad? I don't think there's any point to.
I don't think that we'll need to, honestly.
Okay. We'll be cleaving down the Myrmidon ad, and getting her to 40%, and at which point we will lust. Please do not lust until we hit 40%. At 40%, I need all range to be away from this console where the orange marker is. This console becomes kind of a sacred place where we do not want to drop mechanics. So please stay away from the console, and I will go up to the console during overload and start to click it. So that's when we're going to need big healing cooldowns. Throughout the fight, I'm going to say beckon, and when I say beckon, all range need to move away from the boss. She will target you, mind control you to walk towards her. You do not want to reach her. In the first phase, you do not want to reach the middle. It'll put you in a little bubble. So if I say beckon, in the first phase, move away from the middle. Any other time, move away from Azshara. You do not want to reach her and get mind controlled. It is not good news.
Does beckon affect melee?
It will affect melee healers, but not melee.
Does that beam still come down the middle? I was watching on Twitch.
The purple beam is for mythic only. There will be the eyeball red beams that we need to not stand in for sure in that last phase in P4. But other than that, the purple beam is just mythic only. All right, friends, we have about 15 minutes, so let's give it a good shot.
Duck.
For the swirlies, if you solo soak, are you pretty much gonna die?
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean the arcane
good
orbs?
Ones. Yeah, that you have to
No.
with a group.
No. If you
I'll
stand,
keep you up, brother.
if you stand on the wards and you get more than 4 stacks, you could very possibly die. So please make sure you are soaking wards throughout this entire fight, and when your debuff falls off, that you go get more stacks. Go find a ward that needs soaking and stand on it. Get yourself 4 stacks of that debuff and then move out of it.
And it's correct, you said the spear is either baited outside the arena or baited at a ad.
At an ad that has a big pink shield on it. You'll see it. It's
Okay.
pretty easy to see. But if there's no ad with a big pink shield on it, then you can just have it targeted out of the arena, so it just shoots out of the arena. Just make sure that it will continue traveling behind you as well. Make sure that it's not going to hit a pillar or the console.
40 stacks of the arcane shit, right?
32, 40, somewhere around in there.
All right,
Honestly,
we
it's
are
normal to
ready.
probably go higher.
So on tanks.
Is that what determines the tank swap? The stacks you set up to 40, you guys?
5, 4.
Let's please keep comms clear for this one.
Nice timer.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're DPSing these guys down evenly.
Right now. Take my cost aside.
Dodge the swirlies.
Fear. The Hulk's soon.
Make sure we're getting a stun on this Hulk and melting it. Melt this Hulk in the middle, please. Stun it, stun it, stun it.
It's already been stunned.
DPS it down.
Kill
Hurry,
it.
hurry, hurry.
Back soon, by the way.
Move away from mid-ranged.
Yeah, the spear soon.
The blue ward needs some soaks.
You can move them together.
Stack.
If you do not have a debuff, please go over to the blue ward and get 4 stacks and then move.
Spear soon.
Arrow spear.
Итак, любовничков уложили.
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong color.
No, I'm a shaman, but I don't have Ankh.
Alright, pay attention to your decree. Either soak or don't soak. Stack or don't stack.
Don't stack?
Red orb could use a little love. Or star, whatever it is.
Итак.
Back, wait, taking them too. Also back.
Move away ranged. Move back. Back in.
From boss or mid?
From boss. We're in P2 right now.
Ads.
Stun, knock back. Do not let these ads reach the ward and cast.
We need some help soaking ward. That's by the boss right now.
You don't have a debuff. Go to the blue ward and get some stacks.
Back in.
Back in, move back ranged.
Go reverse.
Reversal.
Spell. Orange.
LOS soon.
LOS, go behind a pillar.
Big adds up.
Kill the big ad, please. Focus it down.
Put some bait if you can. Take the console.
Get that blue ward healthy, please. Blue marker ward. Decree coming soon. Just make sure you follow directions. Whatever she tells you to do. Okay, get
Low
ready
energy
for
added
axe.
Serena.
Serena, yeah.
Yep, we're focusing Serena.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй.
Get ready for Spear to come out. Back in, move back ranged.
I got the Myrmidon.
Вот это вот все, это эпик фейл.
I don't have a kick for that caster in the back.
No,
LOS.
LOS soon.
Я банально
Haas, don't let it hit the... Thank you, Haas.
пропустила.
next spear needs to go through Serena.
On the Queen.
Spear on Ob, stand on Serena.
Ничего себе у вас шары, ляжки, осьминожьи.
Moving
Hey.
Queen.
We're just not fucking go through. No.
That was weird.
Pause,
please.
get on Serena.
Other side, other side. Find it up.
LOS. Finish up Serena, please.
Spear.
Here it goes out of the arena.
Play safe, just take it out this time.
Alright, we're cleaving down the Myrmidon, focusing down Azshara, and we will be lusting at 40%. Spear out of the arena, please.
I got Ankh in 30. Want me to Ankh?
Sure.
Go away from console ranged.
Keep that ward powered up by the console.
Another Myrmidon up. Get it down, please.
I'm gonna need a B-res here soon.
Check our eyes as well.
Are we lusting? It's already full.
We should be.
Yeah. Overload.
I got it. Healers, get ready. 1,
You just get away from console.
2, 3. Range, stay away from console, please.
Does she do a cleave? Can I walk her?
No. Can you move her back to like console-ish, like a little bit, because like that ward's gonna be depleted. There you go.
It just got depleted. Soak it.
Watch the red. Don't stand in the red line.
Once this one's low, probably move it to like blue side, you know, opposite side of where we are now.
Okay.
Back in soon range.
I'm just gonna move her through.
Move back ranged. Move away from Azshara.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Overload.
Overload. 1.
Back.
Back it on me. Somebody else is gonna have to do the overload.
So not even a take
I'll
buff
do
on
it.
normal on this stage?
No. Actually, it's gonna help so did now.
Stupid. Okay.
Okay.
It's not giving me the button for overload.
Yeah, me neither.
Just pop a big cooldown here.
I need to move her. Fuck now, man.
Pop your personals and immunities.
Watch the red lines. Don't stand in them.
Just stay by pillar.
She's at 3%.
Fine.
I can't push the button to kill her, so just gotta kill her.
Давайте. Вы можете.
0.9%.
Nice.
Mean. Good job, guys. Go ahead
Hera.
and mass res, please.
Hera, what's it like losing to a survival hunter?
415 socket trinket. Alright.
I wasn't here on pole, dude.
I know.
Thanks for leading, Kaydeen.
Thank you guys. That was awesome.
The question is, do I want this?
Trade Kaydeen what you don't want or need. I'll put it up.
Не,
for
мне
roll.
ничего не упало.
I did not get one piece of loot that entire run.
I still have a few things to roll off, so don't go anywhere yet.
Of course, I got loot I can't use.
Yeah, I just realized like, oh yeah, there's no fucking like, there's no tank soppy thing.
Hey, you guys know there's a cutscene on this?
I was like, fuck,
There
dude,
it
let me
is.
just soak some wards.
Cutscenes are what I live for.
I am a cutscene.
Да, я понимаю, что это не совсем хорошо, что я вот так вот выключаю Дискорд, но так надо было. Я, к сожалению, не имею забинденной кнопки, чтобы заглушить полностью звук. О, красота! То есть Азшара, по-моему, осталась жива в этот момент. То есть, по-моему, Азшара в этом месте осталась живой. Итак... Что я пропустила? А, толком ничего я не пропустила. Что ж, и, если честно, это было шикарно. Итак, да, я запустила обратно Discord, чтобы слышать, что происходит вокруг. Но на этом уже можно сказать, что все, закончился этот поход. С столбов с этих упали цепи, глаза открыты, цепи упали, Нзот на свободе. Мы просрали энкаунтер. Что ж, давайте посмотрим. Давайте слетаем в город и посмотрим, что же нам, собственно, дает этот самый единственный и родимый
Don't worry, you'll be happy.
Skill.
Congrats, Rose.
I may or may not have sent you just every duplicate I have.
Так. Нам сюда. Давайте посмотрим же, что мы получили. И, возможно, мне все-таки удастся попасть сегодня в группу для похода в подземку, в... Блин, как их? Рейтинговые поля боя. Может быть, получится? Так, что у нас тут? Отлично. И 3.54, 3.49. 9. Вот. Может быть. Может быть. Ага, теперь нужно мне их 18. И тогда я смогу улучшить один из тех, которые у меня есть. Что ж, тоже хорошо. Так. У меня остается тогда один единственный для улучшения. Так, что это у нас тут такое? Да, вот это вот, собственно, его и будем улучшать. Что ж, я думаю, что на этом можно заканчивать на сегодня. И до новых встреч, и да пребудет с вами Лут. Со мной он сегодня почти прибыл.